so glad you could join me today. When you go outside, do you like to see animals? Yeah? Me too. Do you like to play games? Me too! We have so much in common. Well, today, my friends Amadi and Claudia are going to join me to play some special games. These games will teach you how to see more animals when you go outside, because they will train you to use not just your eyes, but all of your senses. Senses? What are those? Senses are signals that different parts of our body pick up and send to our brains. Our brains then read those signals and tell the body what that signal was. Can you think of any senses? Did I hear someone say sight? You're right. People actually use their sense of sight more than they use any of their other senses. So today, some of the games we're going to play will use blindfolds to make us use our other senses. We have 4 other senses besides sight. Can you tell me one? I'm sorry. What was that? Maybe a little louder. Just a little louder? Whoa! That was really loud! Hearing! You're right! People like to hear things so much that we actually make noises just so we can hear them. Things like music, talking to ourselves, or making funny mouth noises like Anybody ever get in trouble for doing that? Animals like bats use something called echolocation. Echolocation is when they send their sound out, echo! And they're so good at catching the echo on its way back that they can tell where things are, or they can use it to catch their food. Some animals can't see or hear. So what do you think they use? Touch? Yes. Many animals feel their way around more than they see or hear. People and other animals frequently communicate with each other through touch too. Think of a mother elephant comforting her calf with her trunk, or monkeys or other primates cleaning each other as a show of affection and bonding, or human friends hugging when they see each other to say, I like you and I'm happy to see you. So, sight, hearing, and touch. Those are 3 of our 5 senses. Can you think of a 4th? Well, let me give you a hint. What happens when you walk past an ice cream shop where they're making waffle cones? You smell it. That's right. Yes, smell is a 4th sense that we and other animals use. What do you use to smell things? Your nose? Really? You don't stick out your tongue like this? No? Well, this snake does. What about using the antenna on top of your head? What do you mean you don't have any antenna on top of your head? Well, that's how this millipede smells things. And a millipede is mostly blind. That's how they get around in the world, is to smell their way around. How do they do it? Well, the same way you do. Only you use your nose. It's a chemoreceptor. Whew, that's a big science word. Chemoreceptor. Can you say that? Chemoreceptor. Yeah, exactly. Chemoreceptor. Chemo means chemical. Receptor means something that catches something. So a chemoreceptor catches chemicals. That's what our nose does. Our nose catches chemicals out of the air, and we say, ooh, that smells like vanilla waffle cones and I want some ice cream. Or if the dog has done something stinky, we say, oh, whoo, take it somewhere else. What happens is our brain catches the chemicals, our nose catches the chemicals, sends it up to our brain. Our brain translates it for our nose and tells the rest of our body what it is. If it's a vanilla waffle cone, it'll say, yum. We have another chemical catcher or chemoreceptor that we use for our fifth sense. If you followed your nose into the ice cream shop and you bought yourself an ice cream cone and you licked it, then you would be using that chemoreceptor for your fifth sense. Can you think of what it is? Yes, your tongue, of course. And the fifth sense is tasting. We won't be playing games with our sense of taste today because we don't use it to find animals in the wild. And if you do find an animal in the wild, don't lick it to find out what it is. Banana slugs like this one have a slime coat that makes your tongue go numb. And they don't taste like bananas. Are you ready to play some games with us? The games that we're going to play today are going to focus on 3 of our 5 senses: smell, hearing, and touch. Now, my friends and I are going to play in a field near our house, but you can play these games just about anywhere, even in your living room or your bedroom. The first game we're going to play today is called Follow Your Nose. I have put scented cotton balls all around the field. It's kind of like an egg hunt, only instead of finding colorful eggs, my friends are going to find cherry, vanilla, and peppermint scented cotton balls. The first one to find all 5 of the same scent wins. You ready? You ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I said that I was going to introduce you to my friends. They're kind of my friends, but actually they're my kids. This is Claudia.
Hi.
This is Amadi.
Hi.
And Amadi and Claudia are going to go out and see if they can find all of those cotton balls that I have hidden in the field over here. So let's see how well they can sniff their way through. You right? Let's go. Go! Oh, lightning fast. They seem to be having a hard time finding the last 2. I'm gonna go help them find them. Well, that was fun, though I made a mistake in counting the cotton balls and I accidentally did 6 of one and 4 of another, so that's why Amadi and Claudia couldn't find all of them. Oops. We are going to play a game called Meet a Tree. Now, this game can be played in a living room if you want to. You can just use your furniture instead of a tree. It's for 2 people. You have a guide and somebody being guided. And so the person who is the guide takes the blindfolded person being guided to a tree or a piece of furniture. The blindfolded person feels around and sees if they tries to find some clues to which tree or piece of furniture the guide has taken them to. And then the the guide takes them back to the beginning, and then the guided person, the blindfolded person, tries to find their way back. It's a fun game. You ready to play? Let's go play. So the next game that we're going to play, we're going to use blindfolds. Blindfolds are a really great way of encouraging yourself to use your hearing, your sense of smell, and your sense of touch instead of your eyes.
Okay, so I just set up the rope over there, and now I'm gonna take Neyssa and Amadi to walk on it blindfold with their bare feet to use their other senses like hearing and touching and smelling. So let's go.
It's mushy and kind of prickly in places, and warmer than I expected it to be. I totally expected my feet to be freezing. So the thing with the blindfold, one of the reasons that you keep a blindfold on is that it reminds you to keep your eyes closed. But I'm going to close my mouth now too, so that I can just listen and try and use my sense of hearing also. Now the heat is at the back of my head, so I know Claudia has me turning around in a circle somehow. Not sure how or where she's taking me. I have to trust her, which is a little scary.
Whoa. That's right.
You might want to watch out for the trees, Amadi.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that. Is this molehill?
I don't know, is it?
Still dirt?
Yeah. Is this a molehill?
Yeah. Doesn't that feel neat?
The rope? Oh, it's right here.
The moss.
Oh, the moss. This is the end.
The
right?
end.
So now that Amadi has done the blindfold walk and I have done the blindfold walk, we are going to blindfold Claudia. And she is going to demonstrate how some kids who don't like to take off their shoes, because some kids don't, how they like to play the blindfold game. Thank you for watching this episode of Play, Adventure, Learn from Outdoor Education Adventures. Outdoor Education Adventures is a nonprofit outdoor science program based in Yamhill County, Oregon. If you enjoy our programs, please support us by following and liking us on your favorite social media outlet. To discover all of the programs we offer, please visit our website at outdooredadventures.com. outdooredadventures.com. While you're there, we hope you'll consider making a small donation. Most of our funding comes from supporters like you, so please show us your appreciation of the work we do by making a donation today. Thank you.